Good morning. Welcome to mission 3 of this next phase then. It's called Parting Gifts, and this is a combined briefing for 56 and 182 squadrons. Get on with the prelims then. The time check, so it's 17:30 Zulu, roughly 11:30 hours. Just for the roll call then, just make sure Drace, Miller and Nerf are here.
Drace.
Miller.
Nerf.
Cool. Significant limitations today, so there's no direct RT between units of 9th US Air Force and 2 TAF, and that will then be affected by a lack of GC cover in Phase 2, which we'll go into later. The squadron morning order, you had eyes on that. There was a 2 TAF wider one as well, which you could have looked at if you wanted to drill into that. And let's just keep questions to the end so I can get through this as fast as possible. Okay, in terms of the physical geography then, so it's pretty much unchanged. The Nijmegen bridgehead's still up there. Rijksdal Forest, important forest just here. Town of Venray, Deurne, the Michael bridgehead, which is, remember, this offensive that the Germans have attempted to launch west. Wert, so that's sort of the area that subtends both. And the town of Marzijk in the south. Grevenbroich in Germany, which is just southeast of Mönchengladbach. Krefeld and the airfield, important for us today, and the town of Wesel. Okay, right. In terms of the unit dispositions, then it's pretty much the same. In fact, it is exactly the same. 1st Canadian, 2nd British, and 1st US armies split between these 3 areas, and the ground situation essentially unchanged. The only thing of real note, which we'll come on to in a minute, is that friendly forces have been able to sort of move into the area of this German offensive, and as you can see by the map just here, they are starting to make some gains. Okay, in terms of the battle space then, so the 2 TAF Warno stipulated Foxtrot remains current. HQ update, some airfields remain waterlogged still, so luckily it's not us, so I won't cover it. I'll cover that in the next brief. The visual run and break is in effect as usual, and friendly force operations, US 9th Air Force will conduct their interdiction within the 2 TAF area of ops throughout today. In terms of Kenway, airfield ops to be coordinated with Kenway as manning allows. The 83 Group Control Centre has kept those cap zones, which I'll cover in a second. So it's a bar cap and an OCA sweep zone. And for the US Air Force units, essentially they are to remain on separate comms channels just to sort of convey the technical limits of the period. Okay, that's ROE Foxtrot, so we should all be familiar with that. Essentially, we have a bomb line here that roughly mimics the front line, although as we move to the south, the front line does diverge from it somewhat, so that's an important consideration. We are engaging, we are conducting a CAS mission, that's our first mission, with targets pretty much on the bomb line, so we are expecting to follow these rules of engagement. That's the visual run and break. All familiar with it, so I'll move on. Okay, in terms of the battle space then, so we're just talking about how 83 Group Control Center has devised the airspace. It is as follows. We've got an inner cap zone, so this is a barrier cap to protect from threat looking to enter the area of the Nijmegen salient from the east. And then we have between the 13 and the 19 easting, we have an outer sweep zone. So this is an area in which friendly forces will be tasked with OCA sweep. Okay, there's the bomb line. So just some context of what I was on about a second ago. You can see it does diverge and it comes out beyond Venray and also around there where the Germans have pushed due west. Okay, in terms of the Met then, so the weather is significantly worse than it was 24 hours ago. Cloud 7/8 at 5,000 feet. The surface wind up to 10 knots now, but southwesterly once more, and a drop in air pressure as expected. There is some light air turbulence forecast, so that's something to consider operating low level and just generally flying around. Okay, just a quick one on the situation because I'll cover it in detail in a minute. The offensive up towards the Hollandisch Dieppe continues with the idea being to push the Germans out of this area. In the southeast, as mentioned, 8 Corps and US 7th Armored Division have managed to push some additional friendly units towards Michael and are now starting to make gains within this area, pushing the Germans back towards Michael and ultimately destroying that bridgehead. Elsewhere, in terms of air ops, 2 TAF operated at best effort yesterday, and the intent remains to continue at maximum effort today before the weather worsens further. The con ops then, so the intent is as follows: to provide direct and indirect support to friendly forces in the vicinity of Michael, and to control the air to enable friendly air-to-ground assets to operate at best effort, which is us. In terms of the squadron scheme of maneuver then, missions and tasks, what we'll be doing. So the first one is Dingo conducting a CAS mission. So this is close air support. We're attacking armoured fighting vehicles within the Michael bridgehead, as indicated by red smoke because they're within the bomb line. The supporting assets is call sign Blackout. That's a Spitfire Mark 9 operating within a DCA role within the bar cap to the west, roughly throughout the period in which we're flying this first sortie. For phase 2 then, we've got a secondary mission. This is where we switch over to Tempest. We'll be flying as 56 Squadron, conducting air interdiction. It's a strafing attack on an enemy airfield, Crefeld Lynn, which I'll point out in a second, and thereafter it is to provide OCA sweep within the outer sweep zone. Call sign Blackout operating another air interdiction mission to the north. So this is, they'll be flying Spit 9s again, this time with bombs. And essentially what we'll do is we'll be making a single pass on this airfield, conserving ammo, and then moving up for a flak suppression mission to support them. Thereafter, we've got another mission as 180 Squadron. So this is Bats Typhoons carrying rockets once again. It's another air interdiction mission, basically looking for enemy logistics at those grid refs. Supporting assets are Station and Cradle. They're providing OCA sweep roughly in the area in which we are operating. Okay, in terms of the timings then, so we'll just go through these. We're in at 12:10, so that's approximately 40 minutes from now. We'll be up 10 minutes later, pushing as soon as possible to be on target for 12:30. This CAS mission is incredibly limited on timing, so we'll be looking to get in as quickly as possible and get out. So I'll frag you as the smoke is pops in, and then I can sort of allocate the flights accordingly to engage the smoke. In terms of the timings for the second sortie, so this is the 56 Squadron one. You see we're up at 12:55. Well, we're in at 12:55, up at 13:05, pushing as quickly as possible. On target for the strafe at 13:25. Whilst this is happening, call sign Blackout, which is the other unit operating to the north that will be supporting with flak suppression, will orbit just to the west of target, and they'll be on the same comms channel as us, so we can essentially make that single pass and then proceed up to where we need to go to provide the secondary flak suppression, and then it's down at 13:55. So again, quite a tight mission. Okay, the final set of timings then. So for sortie 3, we're spawning at 1400 hours, up at 1410, on target for 1430. I'm not planning to conduct R&R, so we'll look to strike targets, potentially loiter depending on the air picture, and support friendly units. But failing that, we'll just egress the area, and we can always do a guns run on any smoke identified on the way back. And then looking to land at the close of play today at 1500 hours. Okay, a quick one on the admin then. So chain of command is as follows: Digby is the AC, Drace the 2 IC, Mamillo the 3 IC, Nerf the 4 IC. Digby will lead red, Drace will lead blue. The nav will be Digby primary nav, Drace check nav. In terms of the comms, we will have Kenway coverage on the first 2 sorties. So just usual stuff really. 2 IC or section leaders can answer if the OC is absent or saturated. All call signs may request pigeons or picture updates as the RT traffic allows. So the hint there being you can speak if it's pertinent to do so, but obviously if there's a lot going on, probably not worth it. Just quickly on the formation then. So as usual, it's a left-hand finger 4 for the general flyout. And then it'll be echelon left or right, depending on the attack direction, and then echelon right for recovery. Just quickly on the flares, we won't have red 2. He'll be off in the ops cabin, so all red section will be a Vic. So in terms of the flares, I will initiate contact with the visual control post by firing a flare for our first sortie. Just in terms of the Orbat, there it is. So as I just mentioned, myself, Red One, Guido we won't have for the first 2 sorties, and then the rest of it's as published previously. And the same for phase 2 this time. Well, yeah, it will be the same because we won't have Guido for that one. Okay, in terms of the execution then, so for the first sortie, we'll spawn in at our usual spawn, starting up, and then taxiing right, past threshold 26 onto the threshold 20. We'll line up in our usual way, right and left-hand side of the runway. Configuration for phase 1 and 2, flying Typhoons will be rockets with 100% fuel. And what we'll do is prior to taxi, we'll switch to channel B in order to coordinate any concurrent airfield ops. Okay, I've been through the taxi route. So what we'll do, we'll get up, get airborne, and enter our sweeping left-hand turn to push direct on course. The launch and departure, the climb profile will be at liner once more. And the actions on will be, pretty much SOP, guys. So if you spin, just sort yourselves out and get airborne as quickly as possible. Okay, in terms of sort of the scheme of maneuver then. So here's our target then. This is the aforementioned CAS mission. You can see it's just to the west of the Michael bridgehead, right where the German forward line enemy troops will be. And it is within the bomb line, so we are, we must prosecute targets in accordance with the air-to-ground rules of engagement. What you will see is that the flight plan is very simple. It's 115 degrees for 25 miles. That's 6 minutes at 6,000 feet, which is cloud base. Looking to use about 10 gallons of fuel. As already mentioned, what we'll do, the transit ingress will be at a smash of 260 at 6,000 feet. The initial point being pretty much crossing this canal. That point will have you fence in, so I'll call fence in, so set yourselves up for an attack run, gun sights 1 degree, etc. And then I'll look to frag you according to the number of smoke present. So if it's 3 distinct groups, obviously we can split that between 3 different elements quite nicely. But if there's more, then you can expect potentially targeting in singles. In terms of the attack direction, it will likely be west, but you are free to maneuver. The only thing to consider is the time on target for us is 12:30 hours. To be down no later than 15 minutes thereafter, so we really do have to be quite quick. So some snappy decision making from me should allow us to achieve that. Okay, exit egress will be to the northwest then, 310 degrees, 31 miles back to the IP for runway 20. And I suppose the only other thing to mention, guys, is the fuel, although given how short the sortie is, it's not really much of a pertinent feature. Bingo is 30 gallons from the limit of exploitation, which is pretty much Michael, or 70 gallons for Antwerp. Okay, what's going on then? So 401 Squadron, this is the aforementioned supporting asset. They'll be flying within the barrier cap, providing us with some fighter protection from enemy combat air elements. Okay, so we'll get down onto Eindhoven, vacate the runway as usual. So if I just ping it in, we're attacking logistics over here towards the area of Duisburg, and it's just a standard air interdiction mission really. We'll come out, route direct, attack the target as per SOP, as I frag it at the time. I remember on target 14:30 hours, and then we'll get back to the IP for runway 20. Supporting assets are 421 Squadron and 442 Squadron flying OCA within this outer sweep zone. Okay, threat then, so is extant. Combat air elements will obviously look to target us, and that's especially pertinent on the third sortie where we don't have radar cover, and the surface-to-air threat is unchanged. Obviously, it's German anti-aircraft guns, which we'll do our best to mitigate through flying at cloud base 6,000 feet as Viz allows. Service support is unchanged. Volkel at Eindhoven. Volkel obviously will be using his 56 Squadron. Dern is sort of our emergency diver if these 2 areas are hot with an enemy combat air presence. And you also got these airfields to the south, although we won't be using them. Dingo, check in, channel B, red 1.
Red 3.
Red 4.
Blue 1.
Blue 3.
Blue 4.
Dingo, Kenway, you're all out clear to me. Picture is clear. Proceed as tasked.
Roger.
Blackout are on this. Kenway going Alpha.
Roger.
Copy.
Dingo, red 1 rolling.
Ham, you can climb above. We're over weird right now. Let's do a right end.
Red 3 rolling.
Copy, ham flight, rejoin on me.
Red 4 rolling.
Close formation. We're gonna go through the cloud, everybody in visual.
Blue 1 ready?
Blue 1 rolling.
Switch to the other side road.
Switch in color side.
Blue 2 rolling.
Blue 3 rolling.
Blue 4 rolling.
Cowboy step. Left hand circle over weird. Me and Snaffle right hand.
Got it.
Dingo blackout.
Dingo, back up Dingo, pass message.
We're on station over weird. You can call if you need help.
Roger Wilco, we're just crossing the lake in 1515 key 3, heading to our target, looking to drop a flare within 5.
Cover.
Dingo's coming right onto 120, on course steady.
Ham flight, we're gonna initiate a 180 turn to the left, tack turn. Initiate.
On all sides, hostiles popped up just east of Venlo, heading west. String 5 to 10. Station and Cradle are pursuing.
Altitude known?
No.
Crossing on your left here, ham 3-4. Rollout heading north.
They're currently at Venlo now.
Cover.
Possibly turning away. So there'll be no threat for you. Station will engage. Can we go back Alpha?
Cover.
Dingo red 3, red 1. When I head into this flare point, can you turn the squadron south and then look left, looking for the smoke on which you can then look to attack?
Got 2 contacts at 2 o'clock
Roger.
below the clouds.
That's blackout.
Roger.
Okay, Dingo red 1 rolling in.
Red 1, you're getting AA.
We're now over Wees. Ham 3-4, initiate turn to the right. 1-2, turn to the left. Climb up to Angels 2-0.
Dingo, turn on heading south.
Blue 4, I got another contact. Oh, never mind, disregard.
Prancing, there's 2 layers of cloud. Do you want us to stay in the sandwich or above? Sandwich is Angels 1-3.
The top layer is 13.
Affirm.
You can, if it's thick enough that you can hide under, stay there.
Red section taking flag now.
Send
Roger,
last.
briefing.
Snout lead.
Is it thick enough to hide under?
Affirm, but it's dispersed.
Stay above it.
Heavy flak, red, heavy flak.
Signs. Kenway. Large number of hostiles engaged by station overhead Venlo, but they don't appear to be pushing west from there.
Copy, Blackout's holding on station here.
Understood.
Dingo Blue 1, that flag's on you now.
Roger.
First mission engages flag.
Roger. Negative, negative. We're heading back north. Heading back north.
Ham 1, Ham 3, you want us to rejoin or keep this distance?
Keep the distance and spiral up.
Red 1, Red 3, did you already fire flare?
Multiple.
Blue 3, we got multiple contacts behind us after we turned around here. Cloud level. I don't know who they are.
This should still be Blackout.
Roger.
Blackout's over weird right now on the clouds, 4 ship.
Over. Blackout is just south of Dingo.
Visual
Eyes,
on
red
red
smoke,
smoke, red smoke.
Red 3, Red 1, can you
Charlie, red
lead the
smoke.
attack in, please?
Roger.
Okay, this is 4-5 times smoke. Actually, stand by, stand by.
Kenway going Alpha.
This section's in position to attack.
Yeah, stand by. We need to work out what we're hitting. Okay. Blue 1 and 2, can you hit the most western smoke? Blue 3 and 4, can you hit the one in from that, the centre? Red 1 and 2, I'd like you to hit the most eastern smoke, and I'll get the one up the middle once you've all gone in. So could I have red section attacking first, the most eastern smoke?
Red 3 in hot from the southwest.
Red 4 in a hot.
Blackout Ham flight has achieved Angels 20. Should we hold?
Perfect, stay there.
Understood. Ham flight, level out, 20.
We stay on station until 15 to the hour. Then we reform at dawn on the clouds.
Copy.
Heavy flak coming up.
Blue 1 rolling in.
Red 4 out west.
Blue 1, you're the near of those two eastern
Red
ones,
3
aren't
out
you?
west.
Western ones.
2 going in.
Red, can you reform at 1515 key 3 at that lake, please?
Roger. Red 3 got hit in the tail.
Roger.
Blue 3 in from the north, from the south.
Is this following me left-hander up?
Tango.
Roger, follow me. Red 3 RTB.
Roger.
Stations Kenway. Hostiles have broken away from Venlo. Station are running back west.
Copy, great.
Digger Red 1 in hot from the east.
Kenway going Charlie.
Copy.
Blue 1 in a right-hand pattern over the canal. Angels 3000.
Okay, we've got another 5 minutes or so to run some flat suppression then to get some altitude, and then pick targets please on the smoke.
Blue 4, you are clear to go in on that nearest red smoke.
Roger.
I don't want anyone low level turning over this, guys. It's very heavy with flak, so I want you diving in from altitude please.
Dingo, do you have one guy RTDing already head out?
Yes.
Copy.
Really? My frickin' wing came off. I barely pulled.
RIP.
Oh, Blue 4 slash.
Blue 1 in hot. From the south.
Need any flak guns?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, some in the centre and in the east.
I killed one to the south.
Yeah, same.
Come a bit more north, Ham 3-4.
Right.
You're too much south.
Didn't get red one in hot from the south, engaging that gun that's firing now, but the smoke.
Hamlet flak on us.
Have eyes.
Dingo, do you have elements of clouds?
Yes.
There's one shooting right now. Anyone going for that?
Yep, I'm in from the south on him.
Call sign station have fallen back and regrouping over Dern. Still hostiles active over Venlo, but they're not pushing west.
Copy. We got visual on Dingo. We'll
Roger.
cover them.
Didn't get red one in hot from the east.
You going in after that one that's shooting now?
Yeah, lost it. I've got it now.
They're just machine guns.
Canway Dingo Red 3 requesting straight in approach to Eindhoven runway 20.
Roger, you're clear.
Roger, thanks.
No other traffic going in the circuit.
Okay guys, we've got another 5 minutes. Organise yourselves. What can we hit that's valuable, guys? Come on, look for vehicles.
There's a
and stuff.
AAA gun that was just shooting at me. Shooting at
where
me
is
right
it?
now.
The southernmost red smoke has significant numbers of SSVs.
Jack.
Ham flight, the weird should be just in the center of our circle right now.
All call
Getting
signs
shot at, watch out.
call sign Bordell just passing north of Eindhoven, about to turn east on inbound.
Red one in hot, southern smoke.
Copy, Canway.
Can be going alpha.
Blue 1, Blue 2, I've totally lost you.
I'm over to southernmost red smoke.
Blue 3 in on southern red smoke from the west.
Anyone see any more flak?
Just
Back
pop
it up.
up the north side in the field.
Didn't get red one in hot on the smoke south, tap direction east.
So am I dead this sortie or all sorties today?
This is one.
Yeah, just wait out. Didn't get red one Winchester. guys.
Bingo. Red 4, Winchester.
Is there any other stuff we can shoot at, guys, or is that it?
Blue 3 in from the south on southern red smoke.
Roger, you still got 2.5 minutes.
This should be my last one.
Roger. Bob, how you doing?
Okay, I got some targets I'm gonna go shoot. I think they're trucks.
Yeah, roger. So the easternmost smoke, there's lots of trucks that are killable.
Blue 1 in hot from the north.
Those some more trucks. They're a little burning by the red smoke in a tree line.
Roger. Visual.
Blue 3 in from the northeast. Was that a blue that just made that last attack run?
Roger. Blue 1.
Okay, I'll join up with you after mine.
We're rolling on the same targets again, and then probably be done.
Problem with the skin is I chose the wrong custom skin alpha.
Just wait up.
Blue 3 Winchester.
Right, Dingo, that's that. Off on 310 back to the IP then. Blackout, Dingo, red 1.
Go ahead.
We're RTB now.
Copy.
Dingo, red 1, break, runway 20.
Some break.
Blue 3 break.
Blue 4 break.
Blue 3 base.
Blue 4 turning base. 3 ahead.
D2 on final, landing right, 1 ahead.
Blue 3 finals, landing runway 20, left, 2 ahead.
Red 1 vacated left.
Blue 4 finals, runway 20, 2 ahead.
Blue 2 to the left.
Right, guys, come form a flight line with below. Then we'll despawn and get on a very quick bus to Volport. Oh, good stuff. Right, we all ready? Sing out, red 1.
Red 2.
Red 3.
Red 4. Blue 1.
Blue 2.
Blue 3.
Blue 4.
Okay, Tinker red 1 rolling.
2 rolling.
Red 3 rolling.
Red 4 roll.
Dingo stallion.
4 rolling.
Stallion, Dingo, pass message.
Engaged over target. 190 is just trying to evade in the cloud, so we have enemies in 1719.
Roger, we'll pass that on to... I'll pass that on.
Bordeaux pushing to. Stallion pushing channel 6.
Dingoes, I'm going to take the initial heading then, it's 080, red 1 pushing A.
Blue 4 is airborne.
Engaging their target now, 1719.
Multiple contacts to our 2 and 3 o'clock.
Roger, standby. Red 1 pushing A.
Eyes
Blue.
on.
Blue coming into flak.
I got kicked, guys, so I'll chain of command then. So Dre says lead, red section passes over to Milo.
Low contacts to the southeast as well.
Nice.
Roger, they're all over the place. 12 to 3. Red, you have
Right.
ID on that?
That's 109's mixed up with the station.
These guys that are 2 o'clock?
Yes, correct. Your current position, you're halfway to Venlo.
They're turning into, I think. No, away. Sorry.
Okay, target's on the nose. It's about 30 miles. So
And Red 3, assisted with renumbers, yours 1, Django 2, me is 3.
Roger.
Everybody have Buster?
Yeah, red. Go
Affirmative.
Buster.
I will act as Kenway.
Okay, turning right to take up position as 2.
Dingo stallion.
Go for Dingo.
Just be aware of heavy flak around the Michael area in 1617. Very heavy flak in fact. If you're heading down this way.
Roger.
Pushing channel 6.
Kenway pushing A. Okay. Dingo Kenway, picture update. 20 plus bandits flying north of Michael, chasing friendly call sign station over Dern. You are clear for now. Make a single run and then vector 315 degrees away.
Roger.
Kenway pushing USAF.
Red section passing Benningham Sud airfield right now. Start weaving preemptively.
Yeah, blue are about to go directly above it.
Roger, coming to the right.
Red, I'm going a bit right to have a better look on the intersection. Red section, echelon right, go.
Two coming under red 3. Crash red 3 going under red 2.
Okay. I see you.
I got contacts 12 o'clock of the formation, moving to 11, multiple.
Eyes on.
Nice.
Tally. Turning right to southeast, straight to target. I assume they're enemy.
Dingo, Kenway, how goes it?
Yeah, 3 of them.
I see at least 8, 10 maybe.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a bunch more. Yeah, there's a ton.
Dingo, Kenway position.
Near the target.
Roger, I've got friendly course on Dixie, approximately 20 miles to the northeast, then coming to your area.
There's a whole staff full northwest of us, or northeast.
Roger, I don't have you on radar anymore. Where are you?
Target.
Target,
Carbon
Roger.
at target.
So they're at Bonning Heart Sud.
Roger.
To the east.
A bit north
east,
of
roger.
Duisburg.
Okay, in that case,
Target's right below us. Right below us.
Yeah. Tally.
It looks
This
like there's
section's got a good angle. We can go in right now.
flak going up. Blue's rolling in hot on the flak.
Blue
Two
4, let's
on
stay
you.
up and see if we see a train.
B2's on your 6.
I've been looking for a train.
There's a train.
Train. Right by the river.
Red 1, you've taken a hit.
Roger, red. Either
Nice.
you have command, I'm out to be. Red section.
Eyes on train.
Blue 3 and 4 in from the south. We're hitting that train.
Roger.
Dingo,
Direct out west. Direct out west.
negative, Dingo, Kenway, safe vector north. You've got 20 plus bandits
Red 3,
to the
red
west.
2.
Go.
Do you have eyes on the target?
Negative.
We're shooting at an alley right by a big bridge.
Dingo red to your 6 o'clock. There's already smoke.
Okay, turning left.
Yeah,
Anyway,
visual.
Dingo red 1 requesting pigeons and damage.
I don't have you on scope.
I'm
Kenway.
egressing target west right now.
Roger, I'll keep an eye
Right.
for you. Kenway pushes you, Sam.
Okay, Guido.
This is red section.
Target on my 12 o'clock.
Blue 3, blue 4 is north of the train. Where'd you go?
Let's go straight in.
I'm on your 6. Just head west.
Stay head west.
Red section in from the southwest.
It's just orbit at cloud base. Those bandits or bogies are still to our north.
Yeah,
I
they're just
got
north of the river.
tracer fire north. People getting shot at.
Nice.
Yep. Climb, get altitude. Climb, get altitude. No,
we need to get on the deck. We need to run west.
Am I instructed to run west?
Kenway instructed us to help to the north.
Roger, heading north.
Good hits on the target.
Bank right, Blue 4, then you can rejoin me.
Dingo, Kenway, how goes it? You need to leave the area.
Should we
Fight
leave or
somewhere.
help?
Safe heading.
Let's go.
Safe heading north.
North, Roger. I'm on the
There's a
left,
fight
Django. Let's
north
run
of us.
north.
Yeah, that's friendly call sign Dixie. You've got 20 bandits flying east, currently west of you. 10 miles.
Blue 4, just keep S-ing, I'll pass you.
Yeah, I got friendly tracers on my low 9 over that forest.
Nice.
You with me, Django? Just below
See
your
me?
nose, ahead of you.
Guido, do you have me on sight? Yeah.
Yeah, you're on my 6. I'm on your low 12.
Check.
Running north.
Yeah, running north.
Dogfight is direct over Bonninghurst Hood.
Roger, Dingo, Kenway, proceed to vessel, then turn 270.
Do you want us not to engage in that fight?
Red 3 turning 270.
Dingo, Kenway, I would suggest you not engage in air to air.
Alright, Roger. Heading 270.
Django, stay with me. I'm coming left onto 270. You're low 10 o'clock, coach 2 o'clock.
Blue 4, I should be almost directly above you now.
I believe
Oh,
I got eyes on you.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Dingo, Kenway, picture update. The bandits I have on scope are a 4 ship at Helden heading east, then I've got a 6 ship at Venlo tracking northeast towards Bonninghart. I believe there's a second Staffel off scope in the vicinity of Bonninghart altitude plane. Kenway,
Django, I've lost you.
Kenway 8.
Currently heading 270. Just crossing the river now.
Yeah, I'm low on your right. Just
Blue 3, you got eyes on the contact, 10 o'clock?
I've no eyes on you.
Over the river?
Blue 3 and 4 are at vessel heading 270 now. Say again, Blue 4?
We have a bunch of contacts. Cloud height, 11 o'clock now over the river.
Okay, let's go into cloud, maintain 270 and buster. Let's just get lost.
Going into cloud, 270.
Blue 1, I have no idea where you're at. I'm totally lost, but I'm just heading west.
Roger, I'm over Burning Heart Soup. Cloud
Okay,
level.
Guido's engaged with 2 109s at low level.
Position Guido?
No eyes on you. I'll help you.
Right to
Where
the
are you?
north.
Are you on the deck?
Hey, firm.
I think I see you. I'm to your north. Turning in to help.
Where is this?
I don't know. These shots.
Are you west of the river? Guido.
Hey, firm. I'm trying to run west.
Some big fight west of them, or east of them.
Do you know where you are in relation to Bonninghurst Hood?
Are you asking me?
Hit. Too late.
Oh, I see you.
Kenway position.
Get her.
Tempest in the right hand turn. Low. Sparkle for me. Oh, I see a 190 ahead of us.
If you turn 270, the bandits I have on scope are at 1420, that's Helden, approximately 6 plus marshalling. Leave another Staffel south of vessel engaged with Dixie.
Yeah, there's a fight over a city. I don't know what it is.
It's got a single river running through it, north-south. Or
I'm
the edge
just
of it.
on the deck running. I don't know what it is.
Blue 4, let's drop to Angel 6.5.
Roger, I believe I wound up over Wheeze.
Okay, I've got two of you
Roger.
over V's tracking west.
Guido's a Singleton running on 290 on the deck. Damage.
I have multiple contacts to my 8 o'clock over Reeves. I'm heading 270 there to my southeast.
Yeah, roger. Got a 2 ship from station tracking into that fight. I think one of you's just been shot down, and potentially another one.
Can we request pigeons running 290, position unknown, west of the Rhine. Damaged.
Somebody just shoot. Somebody just shoot.
Yeah, Django.
Right, there's another one there, Django. He might be coming in on you. Check your
Dingo Red,
signal.
Dingo Red Team continue 290 for now. Got two contacts on 290.
Oh, I've been hit.
Got flak up ahead.
Should Blue 4 be vectoring to the contacts?
Hit again.
Negative.
Oh, I'm dead.
Stay 270 before.
Roger, 270.
Dingo Red 1 should be just east of, west of Venlo. Am I clear in for Eindhoven, Henry?
Stand by.
Blue 3 and 4 should be about in 1318, about to cross the front line.
Dingo Red 2 should have just passed Ben Ray.
I'm just coming over to the river
Blue
now.
3,
Say it.
Blue 3, if
No,
that's
like-
you to my south, you got a 6. Got a friendly 6?
Looking, I'm still in the cloud,
Taking
so I don't
flak
see.
right now, or are you taking flak?
I'm in the cloud, heading 250.
Roger.
Just crossed the river. I'll dip below, see if I can see you.
I'm crossing the river just currently east of Venray. I have multiple contacts. to
Yeah,
my
I
south.
see you. I see them as well.